Hello, my name's Brooke. Nice to meet you, and welcome back to part 2 of Monster Prom. I really hope you enjoyed part 1, and if you did, make sure that you go back to that video and hit that like button, because if you didn't, what are you doing? But subscribe to me, hit the like button on this video, and hit that bell notification, and leave me a comment saying that you enjoyed this video, because without further ado, let's start part 2. Awesome. It's lunchtime.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Let's go here. You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda is pretty upset too. Better check it out. Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be on 8.5 on the frowny Liam scale. The what? The frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning the most of the time. And so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable. Like my cat right now, bitch. What? So cute. Are you coming over here? Hello. Come here. I hope she didn't skip one that I hadn't seen already because she just walked on my thing. Alright. Okay, she did because I have no idea what was before this. Well. Oh, my baby. You good girl. I guess he was talking about food or something. Wait. Yeah, he must have been talking about food. Instead, they burnt it into a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. I guess you want to take a picture of some food, but it's burnt. Monsters deserve to know that they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. And so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review. Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. She does not care. Did you know that the peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited stores of gold. I was shocked when I first found out. Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the merchant of truth. No, you're the merchant of poop. Me laughing at poop jokes. Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Green. His taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely he can see this subpar cafeteria must be exposed. Don't be ridiculous. Green is surely more compassionate than that and would gladly help me save the cafeteria again. Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Oh, these are so long. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive Yelp reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam. Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria. At least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in the most widely read periodicals. This is going to be it. Excellent idea. I'm an incredibly intelligent, compassionate person with tons of humility. More than enough to admit when a professional's help may be of use to me. You think you have the most humility? You shall never be as humble as I am. As every day my servants tell me I am the humblest person ever to live. Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible, genius plan. You're super humble too. Thank you. You use your magnificent calligraphy skills to pick up in your elective class, calligraphy and murder. I'm in. To write 5 letters chock full of hashtag aesthetic. Liam produces a delicate white dove from his backpack. How is it breathing in there? And gives it the newly addressed letters. You're not sure what's more intriguing, the fact that Liam trusts that the dove will be able to read the addresses to deliver the letters, or the fact that the addresses he wrote down were just their emails. Regardless, it seems to have worked, because within a minute of the dove's release, you receive your first reply on your phones. Ah, he knew the exquisite Jacques Aznavour would have enthusiasm for our plight. Thus, his immediate response. Dear Liam, I received your message. Though the calligraphy is quite impressive, I am afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I don't know how you got it up to find out where I lived based on my email address, but stop contacting me. True. Most lovingly yours, great and humblest food critic, Jacques Aznavour. Oh, Green, nobody understands the severity of the creme brulee transgression. That was the problem. He got creme brulee and it was burnt. Thank you. Thank goodness we have each other. Heck yeah. You have each other for prom, hopefully. It's the very least. Maybe he'll let you borrow that dove sometime to send anthrax to your enemies. It's the evening.
Sure.
Sure. Let's go to the gym because I want to go to the shop. I only have 6 money, but it's
Hey,
okay.
stranger.
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? Alright, so... Damn, I could have sworn there was like a fan fiction thing in here. Maybe not. I'm gonna do this.
Gator, gator.
Yeah, who would want to save money for their college funds when you can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless? Happy little accidents. We love Bob Ross. But who doesn't, am I right?
Sure.
Alright, so we're gonna go. We need more. Let's go to the class. That day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet Instagram filters. You're really making some headway when...
Greetings, my love.
Oh my god, it's the intergalactic bachelor, or I think his name is. Never fear, bored Never fear, bored teen. I am here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school. Sigh, I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui? I don't know what that word is. Not even marrying an interdimensional prince? No, not even that. What about I don't remember what I gave him already. What about marrying an interdimensional prince, ironically? My god, it's so disruptive. It may be the most disruptive thing ever. No, it seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost, unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry. A unicorn with a toilet on its head? The concept of marriage itself, obviously. But you can't marry marriage. Maybe you can, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet.
It's so authentic.
Don't you see the brilliance of this scheme? No. Marriage is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all. So long, posers. I'm off to deflower a precious social construct. This will surely put a stop to the prince's practice of proposing marriage to random high schoolers. As soon as Liam figures out how to actually marry an abstract concept, meanwhile, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Thank you. It's lunchtime and we're almost done. Ooh.
Sure.
Sure. Ooh, we get to meet Vera. New voice. You take your seat beside arguably the 2 coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Honestly, yes. King. Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose, but it's always ethically sourced, organic, free range, and human. True. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Well, then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You might actually have a point there. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money off this too. Hang on. Somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as a byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. I'm going to do this one. Ooh! Well, I can't condone animal cruelty, but I wholeheartedly support animal education. I do like animals, but their illiteracy is my 4th least favorite thing about them. Right between their poor taste in fashion and simplistic views on German cinema. It's not the worst idea you've ever had. Although, face it, Green, you are known for having pretty terrible ideas about 50% of the time. Does that mean that 50% of this game I've gotten them wrong? I don't think that's accurate, but it's okay. I don't really see building an empire out of private schools for cattle, but with my business acumen, I guess it's possible. And I can rest secure in the knowledge that I am solving the bovine education crisis. Helping Liam help cows is like helping you help Liam choose you to go to prom with. True. Or something. It's my last day. What is my day looking like? So I have high creativity. I guess I'll just get high smarts as well. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Hopefully me be sure. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance her classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, you also gain +2 smarts. Hooray! You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey, I was just wondering if you would like to, perhaps, sit next to me in a large darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film. I would love to, Liam. And afterwards we could adorn possibly to an eating establishment. Does he ask me on a date? Where I can watch and take artistic photos as you consume calories? Wow, that's everything I want. Well, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to. Oh boy, are you two going on a date? What? No. What are you even doing here? What What do you mean it isn't a date? Aren't you asking Green out to a dinner and a movie? I am not asking out anyone, and it is not a date. Dating is a cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative monogaculture. Okay. That makes sense. But why is he saying it's not a date? Boy, it's a date. Well, if it's not a date, what is it? Damn, coach, if you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not go out with you at all. The thing, you think fast and tell them, if it's not a date, it's a date, wink. It's performance art. Liam forgot to tell you we'll be wearing duck costumes and the whole thing. No, it's the same. Oh no. Oh no. That might have lost it for me. I was doing pretty well. It's okay. Oh, I see. It's not a date. Wink. Hold it right there, Green. Are you being ironic with Coach? No. Wink. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. If he doesn't like me after this, I'm going to be so upset. I got this far. I thought being ironic was our thing, you shameless inconstant. Oh, no, seriously. I'm just having a great time talking like this. Wink. God, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Are you being serious? Yes. Don't say it. Wink. I can't take any more of this. I didn't really want to go on a date anyway. Oh my god. I lost my date. It's okay, I guess. Not really, though. Coach keeps talking funny even after Liam storms off. He's having a great time, but even his childlike joy can't soothe your troubled heart. You lose -2 fun and -1 charm. Oh. Now I have to choose, and I don't want him to say no. All right.
Welcome to Leon de Lioncourt.
Liam de Lioncourt.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
How ironic.
Oh, I see. You mean like going ironically, right? How smart of you. Yeah, I can totally see it. Let's go to prom together, but as a way of internally mocking all those hollow phonies, even if we're doing it literally the same thing what they're doing. Genius. Prom night was beautiful. Look at us. We're so cute. So excited. Ugh. For once, Liam seemed relaxed without feeling the need to act cool. He put all his mysterious posing aside and told you a bit about the time he spent as part of the coven and about when he was in a K-pop band. Honestly, I see that. You told him you admired that about him, how he has no issue trying new things as wacky as they might sound. He smiled and told you that when you're immortal, you need to explore life to its fullest and always be eager to discover new things you might like. Then he said, and you know what? Coming to prom with you has turned out to be a new thing I seem to like very much. Oh my god, it was a success! Green, most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people. That's why Liam went for me. I get it. Quotes are so pass. Is that it? We did it, we did it. Usually there's a little good song after this, but I turned it off because who knows if it's copyrighted. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Damien became an interior designer specialized in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. I think I'm going to do a series where I play all of these and go for a different person each time. That'd be fun. Oh, I didn't read that. It's okay. Miranda started a nonprofit to help countries without a monarchy. Because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone. just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. Youth, they're all like 30. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. This is also a good song that's not playing, but the credits are cool. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching that. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you want to see more, like a little series of me going through all of them. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, all of that. Turn on that little bell thing. You know what to do. And again, thank you again for watching because, you know, I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, and just recently I started gaining the courage to do it, as I said in my first video, which you should watch if you haven't. So just be ready for hopefully some more videos and a lot of other different things that I've been kind of planning. So, I love you. You know what? It's not too soon. I think I love you. Bye.